Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we are continuing Reincarnated Slime Season 2, Episode 1. The first season was great. I loved the kind of different way this show approaches how the main character works, how we get, like, we're not getting every episode as a crazy fight or a crazy battle scene. We have a lot of, like, very nice kind of fun type of less stressful moments as well, and they kind of combined it pretty good in this show, and I really enjoy that for what it is, because as much as I love battle scenes, it's really nice to have a good mix, and this show does it extremely well. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/ajrich123. Feel free to check that out over there, and let's go ahead and start. So this is what happened at the end of the last OVA. Okay, so now I see why watching the OVAs was necessary, because it's actually, I think I would be insanely confused, or even who Tin says, yeah, whoever that was, I wouldn't even know without watching the OVAs. Really? So you're just letting the other teacher, the nice teacher, sub for you. That makes sense then why she would be doing that, so she can get used to them, get used to teaching them. They got along pretty well too. It feels like forever since we've seen everybody else. Other than him dropping by for a second. Oh yeah. Just the normal way to die, nothing irregular. It's kind of like we're watching just little bits of the entire season here. Is that a slime pin? Is that like how they represent? Wow. Everything is like the eyes. You can fill slime with slime in there. Ah, I was missing me some Shion for sure. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Samurai Rimuru. I mean, they're representing their entire village, their entire group. So it is pretty important. Huh. That is so not... That doesn't work for how Rimuru is represented. It just doesn't fit him. Oh, okay. So them going there, I guess you made all these alliances, but you don't really know some of these people or some of the groups. So I guess they do need to kind of get to know and get the vibes of some of these other groups that they haven't fully attached themselves to. It makes sense. Sending people that they trust and that can represent them to actually, because not everybody is going to work in an alliance and actually get along the right way. You really do need to judge that and see, is there actual connections and actual compatibility between both nations? And Rimuru's really thinking of everybody else. I feel like even if Rimuru said, "I'm a slime, let's go," they would have still cheered. God, what a difference. I still can't get used to how giant this village is now. Okay, so they're doing things on both sides. I bet Rimuru doesn't feel right unless he's placed right under Shion's assets. Everyone's, yeah, so proper and dressed up nice, and it's really looking more like an actual organization, more like not just a small village now. Oh yeah, anything that you do, everyone in the alliance and anyone that you partner with is probably gonna have questions. ジュラの大森林に獣王国ユーラザニアからの使節団が入りましたので、それから使節団より先に彼らが到着しそうです。彼ら？はい、英雄の。Okay, no, do not go close to the cute mushroom. Oh God, I knew it. A mushroom with a face in a creepy forest is never an actual good thing. They're not gonna smile and give you hugs. That's a pretty good strategy to have. You're spreading that they're not a bad place as well. So anybody that doesn't know about you isn't going to be completely scared or want to fight you immediately either. Wait, so he has... I like how half these episodes have been the hot springs. We've been getting that so often now. In season 1, we were getting that a lot. The possibility of things, as long as you strategize right, everything can go okay. And Rimuru's really good at strategizing. He's been better anyway. I mean, he's been a lot better than you would think initially. It has to do with, like, experience. Rimuru has gained a lot of that. Tiger-drawn carriages? I want one! I want a tiger-drawn carriage. Shion, you're beautiful, but incorrect in that one. Those are not just for show. Look like lightning tigers, too. Oh, god damn. Okay, I see more possible people to add to the harem? Jesus. There's always somebody that doesn't like Rimuru or... I guess some tribes or some groups are not going to like other races. So if you're friends with those races, they could look at you differently. I mean, pretty much called him out. I mean, well, all humans. While they go hang out in the background. That was like a regular Nintendo video game sound right there. The slime could wipe it up with their slime. even if he was a regular slime. Oh, maybe Shion wants some action. Huh. So maybe everyone in this race have lightning type attacks. Starting off with some fights. That's true. That's kind of a major disadvantage. What? So you're gonna make him fight anyway? So he's the weakest of them? Or at least the smallest of them. When you say runt, it doesn't necessarily mean weakest. Oh, he's obviously bigger than the other guy. Or the girl. He's really made everybody better. He's kind of an underrated guy in their group. With him, all their training has been majorly paying off. I want to see Shion go full out. We got to see her get some major fights last season, but I won't complain about more. You did 100%. You started those fights, right? This was a interesting, kind of like season 1, season 2, episode 1, like a starting episode for season 2. This was a very interesting way to do it. Because we started with him still, like, if I hadn't watched the OVAs, I would have probably felt a little lost here when it comes to what, because at the end of season 1, we got him already going and leaving. And in this one, he's actually still there and he's talking, and it felt like the time wise felt a little off, but with the OVAs, it felt really natural on what happened on OVA 5. So that felt really natural, going in. Them kind of having this like, they're a lot bigger now. They're having to bring delegates for them to represent Tempest now and represent their group. Rimuru can't do everything now. Rimuru is in charge, the higher up person in of Tempest, the leader, but you need people representing and going for you. I don't necessarily agree with like these people that you're trying to get to know and either create a bond or at least try to join with. You have to get along with people if you want, especially if you want to have them as an ally. And the way Rimuru kind of like just pushed them on to fight like that was a little, I don't know. I know it was more for it's good to see if people can pick up, but it seemed like there was already kind of a bias against humans, and they were already not really liking each other. And you're kind of adding to it by doing that. So that's that's the only thing that seemed a little probably not the best. But they were even. It was nice to see Shion fighting, and she wasn't even fighting with her sword. I feel like I wouldn't mind seeing more Shion fights and just more fights in general. Because we saw Shion, we saw a couple others when they were fighting. They were fighting that freaking giant thing. Oh, was that episode 19 or something? That was like, it was really cool to see Shion like go full on there, even though they weren't able to beat it. They were destroying things. We saw her with the sword. We saw her launch into. I like that. I like seeing the fights. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing more of that. But good starting episode. I think it was kind of a nice little refresher to everybody else. We got a little mix of everything from season 1, a little bit of fighting, a little bit of hot springs, a little bit of Shion, and a little bit of just it was a nice little combination. Nice start here. Nice start to the season. But anyway, not really too much to talk about. Just it seems like it's very good. I do like that Rimuru is at least, like, even though he's been gone for a little while, he was able to kind of take charge and start this again right away. But the thing I don't necessarily agree with is him going off. And I said this when he left to go. I know why he was doing it, to go teach and stuff. And he has so many people there. You have to trust people to be able to keep Tempest safe and the area safe. But I don't know. I feel like it's definitely the safest with him there. That's the way I think anyway. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out the Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123. If you want to see these episodes uncut and early, definitely check it out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.